Okay, Assalamualaikum. So, I'm Ali Atika and this is my partner, which is Farhana. Today we will do our reflection based on our latest discussion that we had earlier. The topic that we chose for the last time discussion is about something that are crucial for our youngsters nowadays, which is about how our society view about child labor activities. So, we will starting our reflection today with reasons on why we chose this topic. So the reason on why we're choosing this topic is because the scenery of working children seems like something that we are normal to be seen right now. So while people did not realize that it is actually illegal to make an underage children to work, they never realized that it can lead to several other social problems. So we are getting much new knowledge and information about these child labor activities since we do share about the same concern with our guests about this particular activity. So we can confront with each other about our opinion to be truth, to relate to the reality nowadays. We also did some research and fact check using the UNISA database in order to make sure that we are getting the correct information about these activities. So we did not making up anything or acting bias towards any particular group for getting benefits in this discussion. We are also being discussed and being introduced with certain NGOs that are also fighting against this child labor activity, such as United Nations Children Emergency Fund, which is UNICEF, and International Labour Organization, which is ILO. So by this discussion, we directly telling and spread awareness towards the society that these activities is wrong and cannot be continued in the future.
For the content for this interview, we asked the guest about her current information about the child labor and asking about the guest's opinion about the child labor situation that happens nowadays. And we did share some of our opinions about child labor from the research that we made. The guest also shared with us about how does this situation happen and what kind of NGO can help the child from being a labor at the young age. We did discuss about how to prevent this kind of situation from happen globally, and we shared our different opinion about this. We also agreed that child labor will affect the child emotion and physical. For example, their emotion might be up and down because they are really tired with their job. And for the physically, kids easily exposed to injury like bruise as we commonly see. We also talk about the importance of education, either it's for the kids or for the parents, because meeting great parents will lead a great education for the kids. The issue of human trafficking is quite related with the child labor, and some of the kids might being kidnapped and then being sold at the neighbor countries such as Thailand, and they're being forced to work.
Next, we will be talking about the tone that we use in this discussion, which is the tone that we are using for this discussion are calm and relaxing, since we are doing it as an informal discussion. But we still using some firm tone towards the discussion in order to make people believe that we are taking this matter seriously, as it is also something crucial that also determine our future generation. We are very detailed with our intonation usage since it also can mirror our expression and emotion towards the topic that has been discussed. It can convey happiness, anger, sadness, excitement, empathy, and more. So by using our tone effectively, we can actually communicate our emotions authentically and connect with others within a deeper level. So the usage of tone are playing an important part in this discussion, as we also want people to look deeply into this matter critically. as our tone of voice can also influence how others perceive us and our message. We also wanted to be mindful of our tone because it allows us to shape others' perception and create a positive interaction.
As for the language, we did not use a formal language during the interview because we didn't want the guests feel awkward with us. As we know, language is the principal method of human communications consisting of word use in a structured and conventional way and conveyed by speech, writing, or gesture. We talked in informal language, but we did not use any harsh words during our interview. We used confident and decisive language when responding. This language was including body language. We did apply the body English. We did apply the body language well during the interview, such as nodding when the guest talking, to sign that we understand what did she want to tell us. And our facial expressions shone well in the interview. We smiled to each other and we did few eye contact with each other. We also being responsive and listen to understand when the guest share her opinions. And we sometimes lean during the interview to show that we feel comfortable with each other.
So the last part that we are talking, the last part we will be talking about the context. So when we have a discussion about something, understanding the context plays a crucial role in order to make sure that the communication happens effectively. Context cover how we go about discussing the content of a conversation and the way in which we discuss a topic, which is the context, is almost always more important than the actual topic itself. So focusing on the context of a conversation allows the content to resolve itself much more quickly. So understanding fully about this context will help us to make sure that we are fully understand the topic and discuss the whole aspect consists in the topic. So I think that's all we get for the reflection about our latest discussion. So we really hope we can do much better in the next discussion and apply all of this understanding in our next discussion. Thank you for watching our reflection until the end and Assalamualaikum.